Hello, and welcome to another Balatro video. Today we're using the Hex deck, which basically just allows you to get spectral cards in your shops. Spectral cards are like the things you see in the top right where it says Hex. They are some of the best items in the game to basically make your deck better. So using this deck almost always guarantees a pretty strong build. So we're going to be starting with the full house. Just get the points nice and easy. We're playing on the basic difficulty, so no extra heat modifiers or anything like that. Ooh, Rocket Anti-1 isn't always insta-take. Basically, it just gives you more money at the end of every round, so it starts off at $1. And then once you beat the boss blind, which is the Widow in this situation, you get 2 extra. So it's a great way to build your economy nice and early. We did get another full house. That's a lot of good points. And you will notice we added polychrome to this with that hex card up in the right that we had before. Polychrome just basically makes it so you get 1.5 times molt onto your hand, which is really, really powerful. And I'm sorry that I'm going so fast through this. I'm trying a new thing where I do my recordings, like I play the game and then I do the voiceover. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to figure out exactly what the right system is for this. So in this boss, the diamond cards are all debuffed, so any diamond card I play basically just doesn't do much for the counting of the score, so the chip value won't be added to that initial hand. So right now I'm just discarding, looking for maybe a straight. I think I did get one. We could also just play this. I could have probably played the straight there, but we got 2 pair. We could play that. We could also just use another play hand, try and get a full house. Hopefully we have enough cards, enough queens and jacks to get that. This round's a little iffy, but we did get our full house with queens and jacks, so 65 times 5, then you add the chips, and it'll be sitting pretty. Yeah, Rocket just got upgraded, so you'll notice once we get this money, you'll see where it says Rocket here, you get a little bit extra. So it really starts to build pretty quick. We get the Spectral Pack every time. Like I said, these are great for increasing like your likelihood of winning. And we get Ankh. Ankh basically just duplicates a Joker in your top area there. If you have multiple, it picks a random one and then destroys all the other one. We only had Rocket though, so now we have double Rocket, which means we're pretty set for cash the rest of this run. So we did get a Joker there that gives, I think it's chips for your like flushes and stuff. So we're going to be going for more flushes, basically just discarding as much as we can until we get that. And I mean with the Joker, so it's plus 80 chips, and then we get the 1.5 from both of the rockets because of that hex card much earlier on. It sets us up pretty nicely, honestly. And we get so much money. $14 this early is huge. So Riff Raff is a decent Joker for early game, so we'll get that. Basically that just allows you to have 2 common Jokers spawn every time you select a blind, which a blind is basically every single round that you play. We'll get Flush here, so these basically just upgrade your hands. It's very important when you're trying to build and get further in the game to be using those. So we got Tarot Card Joker, which basically means that anytime you use a tarot card, you're going to be getting more points, so it just adds a plus molt to it. And then Ballot just re-triggers your first card. I find that one to be pretty underwhelming, personally. I'm sure there's some situations, like there's some situations where re-triggering can be really good. Maybe in a high card steal deck, I could say, but I don't think this is where this run is going to go. We're just going to sell these. Credit card lets you go $20 in debt. We don't really need that. Venus, might as well get that. Basically, that just upgrades our 3 of a kind. And we'll go to the next round. All spade cards are debuffed. We got a Joker that increases a pair, and then the tarot one, again, for some reason. So we'll just discard all of our spades. We have 4 of diamonds and then 4 of clubs, so that's nice and awkward. Let's just try and get this diamond flush. No? Alright. We'll play these. We'll just do a 7 high card. It's not going to give us a ton of points, but maybe we'll get another diamond. We got lots of diamonds. Worked out in our favor. We'll play this flush. Now we could play a pair in the flush. In this situation, we would get a little bit more chips from that one Joker, but we didn't have a pair, so we don't have to worry about it. But with our double polychrome rockets, we're fine. We are getting a little closer to the round score and the ante that we need to meet, so it's a little nerve-wracking. Riff Raff is underwhelming most of the time, I'm not gonna lie. Four Fingers is nice. Earth is nice if you're going for full houses. This voucher basically allows you to re-roll boss blinds, which can save a run. Every now and then you're just hit with a boss blind that is just like impossible for how your deck is built. And so being able to have that director's cut thing is really nice. The two jokers we just bought there, one is Hallucination. It's the one that looks all crazy. He just basically makes it so it's like a 1 and 2, 1 and 3 shot. Anytime you open up any of the packs, you get a tarot card. And then the other one adds chips based on how many cards are still in your deck. It's like two chips per card in your deck or something like that. So we got 78 there, for instance. It's not the best joker, but it's definitely not the worst. It's definitely something we can use for the time being. We'll probably end up replacing it as we go, but you know. Ooh, a spectral pack. We go for that every time, of course. So we got Sigil that converts everything to one suit. Grim gives you aces. Let's just convert everything to one suit. Let's go diamonds. I love going flush builds. We have 21 diamonds right now, so that's looking pretty nice. None of the jokers are really that interesting to me. The boss here, after this blind, is you must play 5 cards. That one has killed me an embarrassing amount of times. It won't kill me today, though. I'm determined. By the length of this video, I assume you know it won't kill me either. We did get another diamond flush. So we're getting, I mean, 2,335 points for diamond flush. I mean, it's not exactly that every single time, but it's not bad, right? We can do it in about 2 hands, so we do need to keep leveling that up some. We'll get there. Look at that money, though. $20. $20. Ramen is a fun joker. So you'll see here, we got our tarot card from that hallucination joker that I mentioned a little bit ago. Ectoplasm. So ectoplasm basically just makes one of your jokers negative, which allows you to have another joker. It's huge. I didn't need to sell that there. I did, but I didn't need to do that. This gives a ×2 molt. So basically the red box, when we're doing scoring, it does a ×2 on that molt, and it just makes it that much better. We'll buy that. So the banana joker is one of my favorites when it breaks, because it was a 1 in 4 chance of breaking. It basically makes it even better because it enables a different banana joker to be in this shop. For now, though, it gives plus 15 molt. You'll see it as the score pops here. And then it has a 1 in 4 chance at the end of the round to break. It's safe there. You'll notice it had a little safe tag. So nothing too scary, but it did really help with the score. I mean, we got, what, 14K just from one hand there? So between the ramen and the banana, like, those were very helpful. We could get rid of hallucination here in favor of a bigger hand size. We did lose a little bit of hand size when we took the spectral card that made the blue joker into a negative joker. And more hand size basically ensures that we're more likely to get those flushes that we're going for. So it's pretty important, actually. So our flushes are sitting at a level 2. It's okay. Could be better. 50 × 6. It's fine. The eye is the boss of this one, so no repeat hands. We're a couple rounds away from that, but just something to keep in mind. It's good to check that nice and early in every single run you're doing. Diamond flush, though. I mean, always go with that. And we get it. I love the fire illustration in this game. It's so satisfying. We do have 2 tarot cards up there that we could use at some point. 25 gold. Hermit. Hermit's almost an always instant take. I could have just bought and used that. I don't know why I did that. Because, you know, it happens, I guess. I had to cut there because there was an Outlook notification sound that was so loud. Oh, man. Anyway, you all didn't hear that. I didn't even need to tell you about that, but here we are. So what do we have here? Hanged Man is nice. Sun is nice. Hermit, I mean, more money. I think we'll go Hanged Man, though, maybe? Yeah, let's discard. This basically destroys some from your deck, so those are no more. That just gives me a better chance of getting more diamonds. So what's not to love? We have a lot of money, so I am rolling fairly aggressively here. I am still missing a few key jokers I do really want to get. I guess we go with even Steven. I think diamond might have been better there. Okay. But even Steven basically just gives you +4 molt for every even card that you play. So a 10 would give +4 molt. So it's not a bad one. I think I think the diamond one would have been better in hindsight though, because it would have allowed me to get +4 for every diamond I'm playing, and that is the main suit that we're playing flushes with. Just more consistency. It's interesting, like, going through these and doing the voiceover in post, for sure. 6 cents. I hate that Joker. It basically gives you a spectral card for every 6. If you play a single 6, it's your first hand or something like that. It gives you a spectral card, which doesn't sound bad, but it's not great, honestly. It's pretty underwhelming in my experience. But we'll get our flush. It should be enough. We only need 12k, and we've been getting more than that with each hand, so I think we'll be pretty good here. Yeah. No, the banana's gone! No! Anyway. That does enable us to potentially get the better banana, which is definitely worth it. 31. Look at that money. We get blank voucher here. Blank voucher enables you to get another voucher later on after you bought it like 10 times, I think. That gives you an extra Joker slot. And if you know anything about this game, Joker slots are handy. I did get the popcorn Joker there, you'll notice. Should have gotten the flush one there. Don't know why I did that. Anyway. The popcorn Joker gives +20 mult, and then it minuses 4 each round you play. I did skip that tag. I want to see, I guess what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to see how the pairs could work here. Like, if I played aces, what's my score going to be? 21k? I have been building my pairs, so maybe that was my thought here. It's been a couple days since I recorded this, so we're discovering along the way together. Ooh, 2 pairs spare trousers? Boy, oh boy, we take that. That basically just upgrades every time we play 2 pair. It gives it +2 to the mult, so it's not like a huge one, but it's a negative Joker and it doesn't take up any space. So like, how do you not, right? I do love a good pair build. The nice thing about pair builds is that it enables you to not have to like dig through your deck the same way you do when you're doing like a flush build. Like, you have to really hunt for that. And every time I discard, I didn't talk much about the Ramen Joker, but the Ramen Joker, every time I discard, it does a -0.1, I think, -0.1 or -0.01 to the base times mult of that Joker. So it just gets weaker with every discard. So it's not a great choice for a flush build because you do have to discard so frequently. Blueprint. Blueprint is often a game-winning Joker. So we're taking that right now. We're gonna put it between these rockets only because I think it's funny. Is it the... It's probably better to put it by the ramen. It is better to put it... Okay. We won't do the funny thing. That's fine. Basically, it's just going to give me a higher times mult because it will duplicate the one to the right. There's one that duplicates to the left. I actually don't have that one unlocked yet. So let's play our... Let's play our 2s here. I would like to get 2 pair, but we'll just play these 2s. It honestly should be enough to get me the points that we need. So yeah, you'll see times 1.66 on both of those, so it's not bad. I didn't upgrade the trousers at all because I only played 1 pair. You gotta play 2 pairs to upgrade that. The banana! I think we gotta get that. We get rid of even Steven. We get banana. So that gives a ×3 mult, so it's better than ramen. We have a lot of times mults. We don't have a lot of plus mults, which might cause some issues. So we do need to like focus on leveling up our pairs a little bit more aggressively because we got to get that base mult up higher. We'll get an Arcana pack too. Sometimes they give some interesting things. Temperance is good. I mean, that's a lot of money, and money means we can roll. And rolling means we can get better stuff. Another temperance, so we'll get that, get another +30. We're at 99. You typically don't need this much money on a run. But if you do have this much money on a run, it usually ensures that you're going to be doing pretty good. So we'll use Fool. Basically, that copies the last tarot card or celestial card that you played. So I had played pair, so it works really nice. We'll do another pair. We are building this up. This is what money enables you to do, right? Is you can roll, you can get more of these. It's really nice. So play Should have played a 2-pair there. We'll play a pair though. The reason to play a pair instead of a 2-pair in this situation is you're guaranteed the points a little bit better. That has a 1 in 1,000 chance of breaking, so it's not a permanent card, but it's basically a permanent card for all our purposes. High card. Let's get another Celestial pack. And let's get another pair. Trousers really aren't going to be doing much of anything for us, if I'm being honest. I mostly just took it because it was a negative joker and I like having extra jokers. I'm a simple lady. So -1 hand size is this boss, so we have a pretty tiny hand. We'll just play our 3s though. We've been getting a lot of points. I mean, times 403 for a molt is not bad. And we upgrade our rockets again. We are sitting at $13 a rocket. It's pretty goofy, honestly. You don't need that much money typically. Ooh, hieroglyph? Hieroglyph basically sets you back in ante. So we were on ante 7, we're now on ante 6. Basically that means I'm going to go through that whole ante again with the same scores. But we know I can beat those scores, right? Like it wasn't a struggle. So this gives us more ability to build up our run and not have to worry about like hitting those antes quite as quickly, and it allows you to kind of hunt for jokers that might benefit your deck a little bit better. I didn't understand that voucher for a long time, but it's really good. Don't sleep on that one, especially if you have jokers that build based off of like the amount of rounds you play. So Rocket's a good situation for that. So we'll get another Celestial pack as always, see if we can get that Mercury for another pair. That gives us times 13. Every single time we do that, our deck gets that much better. High card. High card is nice in some situations, just not our situation. Got a pair of 10s, nice and easy. Could have played a 2-pair again, but I didn't. Trousers is doing nothing. We're just accepting that. We don't need trousers here. It's a weird thing to say, isn't it? Moving on. Every time Rocket goes off, I just get so happy. Spectral pack, let's check it out. I'm not really sure. Ouija or Aura. I mean, make it easier to get pairs, I guess. So we have more 9s. Honestly, not the most helpful thing. Trance gives you a blue seal. Blue seals basically go on your playing cards and give you planet cards if you leave them in your hand. They're fine, but first hand is drawn face down. We can like discard a whole hand. More or less. We're short 1 card. We can discard that though. And look, 9s. Easy peasy. We have our pair at level 12, which is sitting pretty good. So yeah, Rocket got upgraded $15 per round. So we're getting 30 just from Rocket alone. We have our interest as well that we're getting, which is only 5. There are some vouchers that can upgrade that. This voucher is almost always worth getting clearance sale. It reduces the cost of things across the board. If you have $10, you spend that $10 on that. It's really as simple as that. It's worth it. 50 chips isn't great, so we're just gonna skip those. We have plenty of money that like I'm not crying about losing a little bit. Magician can be nice. I'll buy that. Magician turns your cards into a lucky card, which increases a certain amount of probability of like getting 1 in, I think it's 1 in 5 for a +20 mult and 1 in 15 for $20. So don't sleep on lucky cards, they're good. Jacks, easy peasy. Could have used that lucky card. Not that it really matters. At this point it doesn't matter. We're getting 117 as the round score on ante 7, so we're looking pretty good. I do worry about if we go into endless how this run would fare. We would need to scale a little bit more aggressively than we are. To the moon is nice. Is to the moon better? I mean, it's money. And I don't need money, but I like money. Let's get rid of ramen. I'm discarding way too much for that. So we'll get to the moon. That basically just gives you more money per interest you have. It's very, very good. And then I guess we upgrade 2-pair. We aren't using that a ton, but that's okay. And we keep rolling as we always do. Okay, let's get to 52k. We actually don't have a pair. But now we can discard a little bit easier without worrying about like nerfing our ramen bowl. And we're still getting plenty. We're only getting 82 now. So it would take 2-pair to get to that 1k or 100k, sorry. But there are other jokers we can definitely find that will do what we need it to. Let's get another celestial pack. Upgrade our pair, ideally with Mercury. I feel like pairs are a lot easier to build because you're more likely to find Mercury than you are, let's say, like Jupiters or Saturns or stuff like that. It just feels a little bit more reliable. Discards 2 random cards played in your hand. No problem. Not worried about it. I mean, times 304 is not bad. 94k. We upgrade Rocket again. So Rocket's sitting at some ridiculous number. Definitely. Look at all those dollar signs. Love to see it. Love to see it. DNA is a great card. We don't need it for this build, but DNA is a good card. Telescope basically ensures that your most played hand is always shows up in a celestial pack. So it guarantees that we'll get Mercury. So definitely worth taking. I could have rolled a lot more, but I didn't want to. I think so. The boss at the end of this ante is one where you have to sell a joker. We're probably gonna sell trousers because we aren't playing 2 pair. So it just honestly makes sense. It's a little sad to lose, you know, a max slot of a joker, but because he is a negative one. But 49 gold. This is goofy. This is silly. Let's get Mercury here. Onk destroys the rest of your jokers, so definitely not here. Polychrome is nice as well, but it also destroys all of our jokers, which we don't want to do. I could get that 9. I have a lot of 9s, but we'll just play these checks. It will be plenty. Nice and easy. 114. I love this game though. It's just so fun and so satisfying, especially like once you're playing Hex Deck. I think Hex Deck is incredibly powerful. Just being able to get that polychrome nice and early, and then getting things like the spectral cards in this shop it makes it a lot easier because spectral cards are pretty rare, honestly. Buy these Arcana packs. I guess we get Temperance. We don't really need the money, but you know, if I can have more money, why not? Wheel of Fortune? Wheel of Fortune? Nope. It's always nope, isn't it? Hanged Man, Hierophant, So we have to sell a joker. We're selling spare trousers. And I mean, that's basically it, right? We win right here. There is an endless mode though, so we will definitely go into that. I don't know how far this will scale. I do feel like it will fall off relatively quickly. Just because, like, I feel like we're missing something, you know? It's a little weak. And I mean, the To the Moon Joker isn't doing a lot. Bootstraps though. We get rid of To the Moon for Bootstraps. It gets +2 for every $5 you have, which we have a lot of $5. So we won't be spending, I mean, we still make stupid amounts of money, but we won't be spending as much with that. Make shops go a little bit faster. So you'll see how that works once we get this going. So it will be +64. Maybe Bootstrap should be before Rockets. See if I fix that. Because then the times would come after the plus. Yep. I noticed. I know myself. Fibonacci is fine. We aren't going to get it. Terra Mortuard isn't bad, but we'll just get this Mega Arcana pack. Should I be spending money? Probably not. Can I help myself though? No. I love spending the money. We'll use a stone. Stone basically gives you +50 chips. And then maybe use chariot, I guess? Not on 9s because we have a lot of 9s. So we'll just use it on a 4. Pretty unlikely that we draw that because we have such a small hand size. So yeah, you'll see how it works better now that Bootstraps is there. It's times, yeah. Times 2,000 something was the number there. So we went from getting like 100k per hand to 724k. Big difference. Definitely worthwhile. Hey, look, it's ramen again. Don't want to spend too much money. I guess we play our 9s. We could have played the stone card there too. It wouldn't have hurt. The chips are basically meaningless at this point. And we upgrade yet again. So yeah, this run is looking pretty god. Rocket going off, going crazy. Hey, look, there's that Joker thing I talked about, antimatter. So that voucher allows me to have an extra Joker. So we're gonna look a little bit for a new Joker. Of course it's gonna give me nothing. We can open the Bag of Buffoon pack. Maybe we'll get something interesting. I mean, the pear one, I guess. It's pretty underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. I would love to get something different, but sure. To the moon. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. We are spending a lot of money here though, my friends. Ooh, the needle coming up. That's a little scary. Basically, that means you can only play one-handed. Things scale fast in endless mode. Like, terrifyingly fast. So we'll see if we win that one. I'm a little scared of it, I'm not gonna lie. At least we have Rocket though, giving us $52. It's a good time. Nothing there. Let's look at Celestial Pack. Let's get another Mercury. We gotta keep scaling. It's the most important thing at this point is keep scaling. Yeah, let's get credit card. Let's go 20 in debt. That wouldn't hurt Bootstrap at all. I mean, 86 plus 86 mole is pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine if the banana broke here. Devastation. That would kill us all. 53. Let's get the Celestial. Upgrade the Paragon. See where we can get to. I think we got this next round. I mean, Plant usually has a slightly lower chip need. So, I mean, we've been hitting that, so I'm not too concerned about that. We'll play the stone card too, just for a little extra chip. I mean, we definitely got this one, but you'll see how fast it scales after this point. Like, it goes so quick. I don't know why. I just love it so much. Let's get another hand. So Grabber gives you another hand or +1 hand size. I get those confused a lot. Just gonna use all my money with these rerolls trying to find something better, knowing I need to like get something. But yeah, 7 million. So we went from 560K to 7 million. 7 million. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And we'll make the other 7. We'll use this on that one. And unfortunately, it's only foil. It's not something better like polychrome. Polychrome might have saved us here, but this is definitely the end of this run. Ain't no way we're getting any further. So hopefully you didn't hear my alarm going off there. But thank you all for watching. This has been such a silly run. Such a good time. Pairs are incredibly strong. And if you start the run with polychrome rockets, you have to win. It's the only option. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I sure had a great time. Look at this rocket. He's beautiful. Beautiful. Anyway, ciao friends. Have a lovely night. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And stay safe. Ciao.